WMBG, we are Williamsburg's radio station. Ladies and gentlemen, I am super excited. We have Billy Jack here in the Super Sound Showcase, and I have 5 members in here. This is by far the biggest crew we've had in here. So I would like to welcome in Paul Todd, Mike Griffith, Katie Boucher, John the Don Smith, and Julian Burrell into the studio. You know I couldn't let you get away with that, right, John?
I'll let it slide this time, Ty.
I'm shocked you keep coming back here to perform on this.
I just can't help myself. I'm a glutton for punishment.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have Billy Jack in studio today, and this is quite the star power group here for Williamsburg music. So I don't even know who to throw this question to. I've never tried to interview 5 people simultaneously. So whoever wants to take this, how did this group come about, and what do you guys do, basically? Who's going to take that?
Go for it, Paul.
All right, it's on you. I started playing with Mike almost 2 years ago now. In September, it'll be 2 years. And I met Julian at an open mic, and Julian, Mike, and I did New Year's Eve at a restaurant in town. What was that? Not this past year, but the year before. Mm-hmm. I met John at an open mic. John and I started gigging together as a duo, and then I was introduced to Katie, and Katie and I started working together, and then we were all like, hey, this is fun, we do good stuff, let's get together and make music. And so that's it. Mm-hmm. That's the story. Nothing spectacular, just that.
Well, how long has this group been together now?
We have not sat in the same room since Christmas, I can say that. Since our last we did a holiday party for Retro Daddy-O, and that was the last time all 5 of us were in the same room together. And I think when did you come off the boat?
October 21st.
So like towards the end of October, beginning of November was the first time that the 4 of us played together, because Julian wasn't there. So I think all in all, we've all played together in the same room, all 5 of us, one time.
Wow, so this is time number 2 then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, what about Off the Boat? What's this now?
Oh, she was.
I worked on a boat.
Oh, okay. Enough said. No. I didn't even know that. So. Thanks for the buyout.
Ladies and gentlemen, maybe there's still a learning period for some of these crew members. So how would you all describe your style of music? What sort of performances are you all doing? All 2 times that you've performed together.
Yes. I mean, we play a lot of different music.
Like everything,
sure.
yeah. This particular song is more of like a swanky blues rag, tiny
Paul's
words.
Chad Atkins and Jerry Reed, excuse me, yeah. And that's how I met Paul, was his love for that particular kind of music, and Django Reinhardt and the jazzier side of things. And then these guys seem to be able to complement that and also bring in their folk and pop and regular music influences, as well as Kate. And that seemed to how this kind of got together to be a very organic jazz meets pop, everything from Springsteen to whatever.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't. Whatever we can play with.
Yeah.
It's really about playing. I mean, more than anything else, I think all 5 of us, in the end, when we get together, it's about how much fun we can have playing the songs that we're playing. And I don't think that there are any tunes that we've picked for our repertoire that we are like, this song is not fun to play.
Yeah. Plus, there's a lot of stuff that we play that I don't think a lot of other people in the area play.
Absolutely.
The Django-oriented stuff and the Autumn Leaves and things like our arrangements and all.
Yeah.
So it's kind of unique in that way.
And so I'm kind of curious then, logistically speaking, because you said you guys haven't played in a room together since Christmas, what is the practice like? How do you guys get on the same page in terms of performing? Because that seems like it would be difficult to do if the whole group doesn't get together.
Charts.
Well, in varying degrees, these guys get together a lot in different configurations, and there's always chances I find to jam with those different configurations. So we end up playing just not so much together all the time, but with other people and some of the same repertoire. And plus, everyone's pretty seasoned, so they know the vocabulary.
Mike, is amazing. Mike and I could not see Mike for months, and he'll show up and be on point, on time, know exactly what he's doing. We've had in 2 years, I think maybe like 5 rehearsals altogether. He's that good.
But we have a good time because they all feel it.
Yeah,
everyone feels it, so it's great.
It's great.
So it really seems like it all comes down to a lot of trust between you all, essentially, because is it safe to call you all not just bandmates but also probably friends because you all see each other around town so much and perform? Is this kind of just like a friendship just in a studio, essentially?
Yeah.
The whole music community in Williamsburg is pretty small and quite friendly, so...
There's no bad apples out there, knowing that everyone's just like, I don't want to work with that person. That's probably
that
We don't play with them.
that's probably going to be me here before too long. If I call John the Don one more time, it's going to be me. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have Billy Jack in studio. This is the Super Sound Showcase brought to you by Retro Daddy-O. That's when you shout out to Retro Daddy-O.
Retro Daddy-O. That's Retro Daddy.
Everyone's speakers with that. So we will be right back after this short commercial break, and we are going to chat with Billy Jack a little bit about the song that they are going to be performing today, and then, of course, they will perform it. So stay tuned. This is the Super Sound Showcase here on WMBG. WMBG, we are Williamsburg's radio station. You are in High Power Hits with me, Ty Hodges, and this is the Super Sound Showcase brought to you by Retro Daddy-O in Williamsburg. Shout out to you, Jen. We know you're out there listening. You always are. And so I am in studio with Billy Jack, and they are about to perform some original music. So let's learn a little bit more about said original music. Katie, tell us a little bit about the song. Don't recoil when I call your name. Come on now.
Right now.
So tell us a little bit about the song you guys are going to be performing. What's it called, and how did it come to be?
The song is called Undead Love, and it was written by Paul Todd here. And... he wrote it so I could sing it. Basically, he wanted to write a song for me to sing.
So he wrote it specifically for you.
Yes. Hopefully not the content. It's about a woman whose husband is dead, and she kind of just carries on. Well, because she killed him.
Okay.
She just kind of carries on like as if he were still alive, and like brings him coffee and food and stuff. And it's basically what the whole song is about. So.
Paul, hopefully you have no premonitions over there. Hopefully that's not a psychic ability coming out of you.
It's by fried green tomatoes meets Psycho, flavored with 16 tons and St. James Infirmary. That's
It's accurate.
All right, and so little preview. What can our listeners expect from this song? Because I'm guessing it has never been performed on radio before. Because
It's never been performed anywhere, actually.
first time exclusive here on WMBG. So what can people expect? What sort of vibe are we going to
Hopefully
get?
correct notes. Some enjoyment in their ears.
Kind of the blues side of thing.
A little bit of the blues
All right.
sprinkled on top.
Well, I feel like I'm not going to get much more out of it until I actually hear you all play. So with that being said, I'm going to pot myself down. I'm potting them up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Billy Jack performing some original music here in the Super Sound Showcase brought to you by Retro Daddy-O. Take it away.
My baby's love is like the summer rain, the common rhythm on a window pane. But a thunderhead came rolling in, so I calmed the storm before it could end. I make his coffee before the sun comes up, sits on his desk, he never touches a cup. It's been so long since I've heard one word, feels like my baby ain't here no more. I talk and tell him just how I feel. I bring him plates, he never touches a meal. Stares back at me with no expression at all. My baby don't even say I love you no more. Pastor Jim came calling yesterday, upset you haven't been to worship lately. I told him you were out of town for a while. Tipped the congregation, he left with a smile. here since you were away. Ask how long you be gone when you're coming home. She's coming back, but she ain't coming alone. My baby's love is like the summer rain, the calming rhythm on a window pane. But a thunderhead came a rolling in, so I calmed the storm before it could end.
Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Jack here in the Super Sound Showcase. You know, for a group that performs twice ever, you all are really friggin' good at what you do. I hope you all know that.
Thank you.
Shout out. Wow, what a performance. If people want to find you or see you perform, can they do that, and if so, where?
Okay, so if you go on Facebook, which people seem to have.
The Facebooks?
If you go on the Facebooks and you put in the search engine, the little search bar up in the top left, at Billy Jack Williamsburg, you will find our Facebook page. You can do the same thing for at Hootenanny Duo. We have our gig schedule listed as events on there. You'll see events as the duo, Billy Jack Duo, which is John and I, trio, which will be me, John, and Mike, and full band. All of that stuff will be on there. Hootenanny schedule is on its page as well, so you can find. We're on the interwebs, at least the Facebooks.
And ladies and gentlemen, I have to say, go see these guys perform live. They are incredible. It's one of those performances where you just hear it and you just can't help but start bobbing along. It's so good. And if you like, show this performance to people, because it's going to be on the interwebs, it's going to be on WMBG and About the Burg, it's going to be on our Facebook pages. Share this far and wide, because this is a performance. This is a group that needs to be seen and heard. And I'm going to state that emphatically.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you.
that.
Thank you.
And again, this is the Super Sound Showcase. Shout out to Jen at Retro
Jen, we love you.
Daddy.
We love you, Jen. Retro Daddy-os.
Thank you for making this all possible. And thank you all for coming in studio today. Billy Jack, you have been awesome. I expect nothing less. We will have another tremendous Super Sound Showcase performance for you next week here on WMBG, your home for local music.